Hi and welcome back to another video. It is currently 1:20 p.m, 32 degrees Celsius, and it is the 15th of April 2023. So we're at the Goondi Sports Reserve, sports ground, whatever you want to call it, showing around. Okay, so we've got the Sports Pavilion signs here, which we're going to show up close if we can. Yep. Bicentennial Sports Pavilion, a Johnson Shire Council Australian Bicentennial project, officially opened by AG Bill Eaton, MLA, Sunday, 13th of March 1918. Stage 1 Herb Collins Oval upgrade was officially opened by the Honourable Steve Dixon, Minister for National Parks, Recreation, Sport and Racing on the 9th of the 12th, 2014. This is just a look around for us and future generations to have a look and see what it was like here at this particular time in life. How things looked, how they were and all that, so bear with me, we'll show as much as we can while we're here. There's other videos that I've recorded here over the years. Hasn't changed a huge amount, but because a few of the playgrounds have been changed around, like the one at Flying Fish Point at the where the toilets are and across from the Flying Fish Point Cafe. We'll show this in as much detail as possible so we can look back at it, but you never know. I do have videos of the old playground. I've got photos of the new one. I just haven't got video of the new one yet out at Flying Fish, but there is photos on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook where you can have a look. Okay, we'll show this as best as we can. Now when there's no children around, I can show it properly in as much detail as I can. It's not a bad playground, it just needs to be maintained regularly and just cleaned. Kept clean, this one. Yeah, always clean up after yourselves if you make a mess at a place like this, or anywhere really. Find a bin. If you haven't got a bin, bring a plastic bag with you, just in case. Put your rubbish in it and take it away. It's always the best thing to do. Don't just leave stuff lying around. I'll show you a little bit before, soon, where there's a whole heap of mess. If I had gloves with me, I'd clean it up myself. I cleaned up some of it as best as I can. I had wipes with me especially to clean the table so I could use it earlier to do some time lapses and things. Okay, there's your toilets. They're always locked until there's a sporting event on, something on. Toilets on each end, male on this end, female on the other. To show what it's like to be here at these particular times. Yeah, there was more rubbish than this, but I've cleaned up as much as I can. I haven't used my wipes as gloves for some of it. If they don't have a bin close by close by I mean like within a metre, they won't use it. Even so, sometimes they don't. People won't use it. But yeah, you can see how it needs cleaning. Where I cleaned before, as best as I could with my wipes, was this seat here. Got as much as I could off. And then the table in line with that, as much as I could, because the wipes dried out pretty fast in the sun. So there's a half pipe over there that's not worth using. It's more like a vert ramp. It's very steep and concrete. But anyway, there is a bin over here, but people are just too lazy to walk the extra mile. There's a wheelie bin. So have your wheelie bin. Yeah, a bit windy. But please use bins wherever possible, otherwise take your rubbish with you. I know a lot of people won't. And I wouldn't suggest using these sort of bubblers anyway. You never know what animals that have touched it, or even humans that have done weird things to it. So this is all your Like clubhouse and things and kiosk and all that. Yeah. They should do this all right up. Innisfail and Tully, you can see written on there. Field 2, Superstars versus LMB India. Luke's LB versus Joffrey's. DESI Desi Club versus Headhunters. Young, it's hard to read, versus Mud Crabs. What else? Young Guns versus Salah Dwellers. PATTOs versus Luke's LB, and so on. You'll probably read that. Ah, there you go. Lunch 12 to 12:30. Final 5:30 p.m. I should have had a date on it. It would be pretty cool to see what date this was all written on there. Yeah, it's all history. But yeah, try and keep things clean. If you see a mess somewhere and you can tidy it up, please do. We're going to show the main sign. There's another bin here too. It's not hard to just put rubbish in the bin. Have some respect for the town, have some respect for yourself, respect for other people. I mean, okay, the council should come here at least once a week and tidy up, clean things properly. See, this complex is a glass-free zone and a dog-free zone. I've seen people walking their dogs here heaps of times. There's not really enough signage from other directions. Like if people come from over the sort of Blackwood Street highway intersection there, up the stairs and all that, where the traffic lights are, I don't think there's a glass-free zone sign over there. There might be, but I don't think so. And the dog-free zone. I mean, it's common sense, but you know how people can be. Here's the car park, and you go up there. That's where you go to. There's like a clubhouse plus where you can do the local voting each year or whenever it is, and we vote for mayor and councillors and all this sort of stuff. There, you got where IGA and Spa used to be there. Kane's Cordials was there too. Before that, Jamie Logan's car detailing was in along there, and then there was a motorbike shop on the corner. I remember in high school and primary school there was a motorbike shop on the corner on the highway there, Palmerston Drive. Yep. Now that's the only thing that's open is it was Good Price Pharmacy. I don't know what it's called now. Has changed the name a couple of times. I think it might be still Good Price Pharmacy. Not sure. I'll have a look when I get up there. There was a doctor's in there for a while, but he got done over. Dr. De Palma and they were in there. Next to it where it's all blue. There's something else in there now, I think. It might be. We'll have a look. For history, this is Leichhardt Street. For those wondering. Yeah, Leichhardt Street. You can get into the pharmacy from down the street. We'll have a look. This used to be Balto's. Anyone remembers Balto's? It's moved down to Station Street and I don't think they're there anymore. No, this is Community Support Centre in Innisfail. Doors open out, do not park in front of door. Surveillance cameras in use, which is good. Good that it's there. We'll try and show the sign. It's hard with reflections. There's your chemist. Here, I'll get the name of it. And then Alive, there we go. Alive Pharmacy Warehouse. It's opposite the PCYC. I think it's crazy how Chemist Warehouse was allowed to advertise a very lit up sign outside this pharmacy. I really don't think that's fair the way they did that. It's Goondi Bend, where Spire and IGA used to be. We'll go and have a quick look up there while we're here. Good if the council come and poisoned all this and then pulled it out, got rid of it. Or if they got rid of the old pavers altogether and put something decent in. There's where the ATM used to be, where that silver is. There's your Spa signage, still there. For some weird reason, they put phone books there. Must be able to tell it's closed down. There it is. Still see all the shelving and that in there. It's weird to look in there. Yeah, I wish someone would reopen it. Perfect location for me. We'll have a quick look down the side while we're here, because you never know what's going to happen. Could get changed, someone else take over and become something completely different, not even a supermarket. Be nice if someone took it over and turned it into a spa and IGA again. Probably need a lot of deep cleaning and all this stuff to get it up to scratch and checked over by electricians. Since it's been so long now. But you know, it would be worth it. Now the highway's open, and it's got your caravan parking down the side and the back. It's good for people travelling through. The reason why it closed down was due to the big roadworks they were doing around Goondi Bend, and people couldn't pull in easy, so they stopped going there. Sad. There's PCYC across the road. Showgrounds, the Goondi Hill sign, the Telstra pit that they finally fixed up, because it was very dangerous before. I reported it through the Snap Send Solve app, and they put this over it, which is a lot safer. Telstra pit. Okay, so there's your IBS engineering. This is Leichhardt Street that we're crossing over. Yeah, you never know what changes are going to happen, so it's best to get these videos while it's possible. Like people said to me, oh, how can we take so many photos of Kirby's Corner? How can we take so many photos of this place and that place? Well, when you think about what happened with Kirby's Corner, I'm glad I did. Like my mother used to say, how come you're taking so many photos of Kirby's Corner? I said, you never know, because it's an old building. It could get knocked down one day, something could happen to it, who knows? Sure enough. Yeah, I wish I'd have got some earlier ones, of course, and I wish I'd have got some inside the shops and more video sort of stuff of it. But now I've got better equipment. Not the best equipment, but I've got something that's better quality. I'm getting what I can while I can. So if you feel like donating any equipment or money towards equipment, check out the GoFundMe link in the description. It would really help the channel out. If you want to pay towards getting new equipment, or if you want to even donate equipment, like go to Harvey Norman or go online and buy some stuff and donate it to the channel. What I'm looking for, or having enough money for now, is the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, I think the latest one is. There's a Sony Z1 something, I forget the model number, it's the latest. Z series. The GoPro Hero 11 Black is another one that's worth getting, and the triple charger for the DJI Osmo Action 3, and the DJI mic, they call it. Comes with 2 microphones and a charge case, USB-C and Lightning with it, so it can be used on iPhones and Android phones. Of course, I'll be using it on Android, and I'd use it on the Osmo Action and the Osmo Pocket. Yeah, the better the cameras, the better the quality for future generations to be able to see what's happening, the changes, or to see, you know, what it was like here, capturing it all. It's like when you see Gary Young's videos from the early 90s and the 80s and stuff. It's like, whoa, I remember that place. Oh, that business, yeah, I remember that. Far out. Titbits, yep. I like Titbits. They had really good transfusions and chicken and gravy rolls. Their hot dogs were really nice. Things like that, you know. And then looking at my videos in that length of time again, that used to be Shed Boss and Garage World before that. That's what I'm showing now. Yeah, it was, you know, watching my stuff in 20, 30, 40, 50 years time. It'll be interesting if it's clear enough to be able to see it and be like, wow, you know, this is how it was. That business was there, this was there. Far out, it's changed a lot, or certain parts haven't changed. You can usually tell where places were apart from my commentary, usually by looking at the tops of buildings. Usually the tops of buildings above awnings are really good. Like they stay the same, so you can sort of work it out. Like you can tell where how Key Brothers used to be. You used to be able to tell. Or if you really look at it in old photos, how Key Brothers, you'll see that it's where Famishes is now. Been for years. You know, like that. So, and that was Volution Street just back there. This is the Bruce Highway, McGowan Drive, whatever you want to call it. Palmerston Drive, I mean, sorry. McGowan Drive's near the pool. There's the entrance to the showgrounds. The golf clubhouse. This windscreen place is up for sale, so we'll show that a little bit, just in case it changes a lot. Remember there used to be a shed here, and you used to be able to buy mulch and dirt and things from the people that owned it. The shed was way back off the street, further back than this. You can see it in Google Street View when you go back in time on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Aldous Mission Beach. Toby Mitchell. That's when they got it through. Okay. There's your Goondi Hill. We're going to cross over here, so we're going to look outside the clubhouse just a little bit. There's down back where we just came from. Just show the clubhouse from the outside, of course. Of course, as soon as the car goes past, another one comes. Not worth trying to cross sometimes. Try. It goes clear one side and then dodgy the other. Another one comes along. You think, oh, it's all good. I can go. No. That way is the way towards town, the Mobile, railway line, all that stuff. Townsville direction. Come on. No, it's always hard to cross here. Very hard. It's one of the worst spots all the way down here. I wish they'd have put in a zebra crossing down near the old IGA where we just were before the Spire and IGA. I really wish they had. Make life a lot easier for people crossing, especially when the shops are open there, and even going to the sports ground would make it a bit easier. Because in Australia, drivers are meant to stop at the thing, so at a zebra crossing. Anyway, this is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check out the description on this video and other videos for links to things, other Innisfail videos and the GoFundMe. And check out Bestestimes Reborn on YouTube. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Thanks for watching.